my fucking God. It in God mad again.
Peace. What it do, Aqua Gang. Welcome to the channel. I am Atone. This is Atone Tarot, and this is your 10-day forecast from the 21st to the 30th of September. Let's get up into it and see what my Aqua Gang has in store for the last 10 days of September. If you could, please like, comment, share, and or subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, Aqua. See me popping my collar because I'm an Aqua. Let's see what the last 10 days for Aquarius has in store for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm actually using the Aquarian Tarot deck for your read. So let's see what we get. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for my Aquarius gang. What do we have for the 21st through the 30th of September? I hope all is well out there, Aquarius. I am recording this week with 2 cameras, wanting to capture the cards for you guys to see if I can get them in the view. See what that looks like. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments section. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we have for the 21st through the 30th of September. All right, we have the 2 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the High Priestess in reverse, the 7 of Pentacles, the King of Rods or Wands in reverse, the 10 of Cups, the Empress, the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Rods, and the Emperor. Decisions, Aquarius, is all I heard while I was channeling. Oh, and you have Justice at the bottom of the deck as far as what you don't see coming. So decisions, Aquarius. With this 2 of Swords, something has you stressing as it relates to a decision that you made or you need to make in the last 10 days of September. I don't know if you went against your intuition and you're regretting it and you're like stressing about it because something with this High Priestess being in reverse here is like your gut had told you not to do something or to do something and you didn't do it or you went against it, and now you're a little concerned that not executing the plan as you were advised by way of your intuition, your spirit guides, whatever, however you process that. You're wondering if now with this 7 of coins being here, was it worth it? Like, because for whatever reason you pushed out of your mind or went against your gut, you did it for something trivial, and now you're upset with yourself, it seems, because it's costing you big. It's like for a little bit of time, like say you hit snooze, and I'm gonna use a minor example to describe a major thing that might be going on in your life, Aquarius, but just because I don't have the exact particulars, I'm gonna give you what I see and you fill in the gaps. But you hit snooze one too many times on the alarm clock, and now you're late for work, and you're mad, and you're yelling at people in traffic with this King of Wands in reverse, and fussing and cussing at other people. But you're the one who hit snooze. No, that's on you. And because you snooze, you might lose. When you hit snooze, you might lose. But the loss here, or what is impacted here, is a family with this 10 of Cups. Your family is either being impacted or at the forefront of what is on your heart in the last 10 days of September, right? We have the Empress and the Emperor. That's a mother-father, husband-wife duo right here. But in between this Empress and Emperor is the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. So there is a betrayal that created a burden from one person to the next, right? It's like you're trying to pass on or create your betrayal as a situation that now becomes my problem. Like, no, those are your feelings. You have to deal with it. You did that, not me. You want me to, or you want someone else to help shoulder the responsibility of something that you knowingly said, nope, again, that caution to the wind. You knew better, or a little bird or a little voice inside your head was telling you not to do something or to do something with this High Priestess in reverse, and you did not listen, and there's now consequences to that. There's tension because of decisions made, right? So this is pretty important with the Empress and the Emperor here, the High Priestess in reverse, and these two tens, this 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, betrayal and a burden between a mother and a father, where in the background there is a family with this 10 of Cups. So this is involving family, children, marriage, some major decisions that have been made that cause some major downstream impacts to other people, or will have other or major impacts, negative impacts to people in your family, and it's stressing you out. It's stressing you out. Could be in relation to your children, your spouse, brother, sister, cousin, someone very close to you that you see every day. Just think of a relationship, a day in, day out type of relationship. And you're angry with yourself, but you might be taking it out on other people. And people might be looking at you like, quiet some of that noise. You can't be barking and yelling at me. You're the one that did ABC. And that's the reason why we're now in this burden betrayal space. That is what is between us. Don't get mad at me because there was a betrayal and now I'm burdened by you to some degree and our family is impacted. No, there's consequences to certain actions. And when that happens, you got to stand up in it and be an adult about it. And that's just what it is. So we're going to clarify the High Priestess in reverse, as well as this Ten of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Swords. Clarify those. And that will be your message, Aquarius, for the last 10 days of September. Let's clarify this High Priestess in reverse. What is it that the Aquarius did or ignored or disregarded that is costing them some stress and such a heavy heart in the last 10 days of September? Again, if it don't apply, let it fly. If it's not your message, don't hold on to it. Take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, now let's see what this High Priestess in reverse is about for my Aquarius collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Clarify this High Priestess in reverse, please, Spirit. So the High Priestess is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. This is a situation where you opened your mouth and said something too fast and you shouldn't have. You reacted quickly. You had a knee-jerk reaction and you responded in such a way that probably was not appropriate for the situation, and you should have just took a pause, took a beat, chilled, but you let it flow. You like to hear it go with this Five of Swords and this Knight of Wands energy, and it wasn't the most mature way to handle a conversation or a person's feelings. Yeah, let's see what this Nine of Swords is about. Let's clarify this Nine of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Please, Spirit. The Nine of Swords is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. A foundation is being shaken. I won't say broken, dismantled, but shaken. It's being challenged. It's being pressed. There's some financial issues and hindrances, if you will, involved, right? I'm almost picking up on, like Aqua was saying, if I had some money, I wouldn't even have to deal with some of this. I would, you know, my money didn't come in. Wait till I get my money, right? That type of energy. The money didn't flow in like you thought it would. Like, you might have invested in something or put time into something financially that didn't come back the way you thought it would, and you're a little stressed about it, or it's given like you made a decision around money without having all of the information, and it wasn't a complete loss, but it didn't return the way that you wanted it to. So you thought it was going to be a bigger jump. You thought it was going to be quicker. Something about like money. If you had more money, you would be able to pull or correct this situation easier. But because your money is not as, it's like, let me get the message out. It's basically 2 steps forward, 4 steps back with your money is what I'm picking up on as far as the stress is concerned. And if you had more money and the money was flowing consistently through the door and not having to get it and then pay it out only to have a little bit and having to stack on top of that little bit, pay bills, is like bringing water to a tub with a cup or a kettle. I won't say a cup. A kettle, like a kettle is not completely small, but it is taking a lot longer than you would have liked. The drip is not flowing, it's dripping. It's a steady drip, but it's just dripping. The faucet is not on. And you feel like if the faucet were on, you wouldn't be in this situation. You would be able to get yourself out of this situation, no problem. But that's not the situation. The universe wants you to maybe learn a lesson and not have money to bail you out. Let's see what's up with this Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords, please. Spirit, yes. Clarify this Ten of Swords. Okay, so the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Three of Swords, Justice, and the Five of Pentacles. This is feeling like someone stepped out on a relationship, a marriage, and this is giving cheating energy. Someone got caught with this being the clarifier of the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is ultimate betrayal, like disrespect, lies, cheating, vile words, all of that with the Ten of Swords. And then it's clarified by the Three of Swords, which is generally romantic style cheating, like a cheater, right? Then we got this Five of Coins that is usually someone leaving a house, packing up and leaving, taking the keys off the ring and leaving them on the table. And with the Justice card being here, the legal system may need to be involved to evict this person or get someone out of a home. Yeah. All right, let's clarify the Ten of Wands, and then I believe that, yes, will be your message, Aquarius, and I will send you on your way. All right, let's clarify this Ten of Wands for my Aquarius. Clarify the Ten of Wands, please. All right, so the Ten of Wands was clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So again, the Hierophant is representing marriage or some type of significant relationship that is now a burden because of this Ten of Swords. Some betrayal that occurred is now a burden. This marriage or union is now a burden that is not moving. With this Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. He don't even move at all. And then there might be children involved, but with these two pentacles being here, this is a lesson as it relates to money. This is slowing down so that you can pay attention to lessons learned, to grow your worth, your value, your legacy. Because again, from the page, it becomes the knight, and from the knight, it goes to the king. But with this clarifying, or these cards clarifying the Ten of Wands, there is a significant lesson that needs to be learned by my Aqua collective that I'm channeling for right now as it relates to decisions, and listening to your intuition and going with what you know is correct for you and other people that are directly tied to you, right? You have to learn it the hard way, but you still have to learn it. And we're not exempt. I'm an Aquarius, so this is not anything that I'm even not going through to some degree, I'll say. Like, you have to, we all have to learn our lessons, how we get them in this life, right? And there's no such thing as social promotion. You will get the lesson or you will repeat the lesson. That's just what it is. So if you don't want to find yourself in similar situations, Aquarius, you will pay attention to past decisions that you've made, words you choose to use, the people you decide to surround yourself with, the people you decide to tell your business to, all of that. You're going to have to really look within inside yourself and determine whether or not the decisions that you've been making for your life are good decisions, and go from there, right? All we have is right now, and right now, as long as you got air in your body, you have an opportunity to get it right. And without further ado, I'm tired, y'all. Forgive me. But with that, I'm going to close your message, and I'll say peace.